Hello everyone, my name is Draconicrose and welcome back to another episode of Seeds of Resilience. We're starting off right where we left off last episode, with Awina having 1 hour and us needing to repair this workshop, as well as dig down. And for her 1 hour, I'm actually going to demonstrate the digging mechanic. First we come here, we use the remove soil tool, and then we pick a removable soil. In this case, that isn't removable, that sand is. What else can we remove? We can remove this rich soil, which will be handy to make farms later. But in this case, I think the problem here is that we have a frog in the way. Well, at any case, we want to come digging in other spots. Like over here-ish. I don't see any more pebbly places other than this one. But we need her one action to remove the frog. So let's move on. We're going to have a storm that is going to cause bad stuff. Yeah, there goes our workshop. Well, at least we get a lot of crates, which works for me. I'm actually going to use Devram here to start opening those crates. That one I think has been opened. Yeah. We get some seeds, we get pine cones and seeds. More seeds. That's not ideal. And I know you have a bunch of them around the place. Our food as well is starting to not be great. So I think it's time to cook some stuff. Like some of these fish. To duplicate them before the villagers eat them. Yeah. So with her, we're going to dig for the clay first, if we can. I don't think we're in too much of a good position for that. We still can't dig there, which is weird. But there we go, we'll remove that first layer, which gave us shells. It's not letting me go deeper for some reason. Some rich soil, it opened up water. It has a green frog. Oops. I didn't mean to right click that. Need more fear drunks. Okay, I think supposedly that's what I should be focusing on. Not actually digging. I'm not very good at this game quite yet. Mostly have chestnuts. Even though fear trees should have been the ones surviving most. Well, that's a little bit poopy. Okay, let's open some more crates and stuff then, since we can't fix this anyway. Going to need bamboo. How are we going to get more bamboo in the middle of winter? And I have to get lucky with crates, probably. This is definitely not ideal. Hello? Oh, we got a new settler colonist person thingy. I'm not gonna help with the bamboo thing. It's Amelia again. Yeah. She's asocial. And she's going to need a shelter anyway. Although we can't really make her a lean-to. And this cob house is too much for her. Oh, can we make this? We can. Okay, that's wonderful. There's one square there where we can't put it in. There we go, it'll go over there. And we'll try and get it built as much as possible. There we go, and she can live there. Perfect. So more fear drunk thingies. She doesn't have an axe anymore, so we're gonna have to do that. That's going to craft this rudimentary X and get that fear tree down. I don't think we have any more fear trees, which... there's one here. Can we just do that? No, we need even more trunks, and we're not going to be able to repair this, are we? And the next windstorm, it's going to go right down. Oh well, nothing we can really do about it. Yep, that's incredibly painful. Oh, it destroyed the campfire as well. We can use her to recycle these things and grab the crate. She is lucky and a good collector. So yeah, we're going to use her to get our stuff. And we can see what we have over here. And we're definitely going to need more straw and more bamboo. Well, it's spring now, so things are going to look up quite a bit. At least I don't really have to grab any more food for the time being. We're pretty well served there. Any more crates or... oh, here's some rubble. And crates. Good. Another one. It's a good thing that crates now pile up, because they used to stay where they were, and that made it hard to figure out which ones had already been opened and which ones haven't. Alright, our fisher person. I'm actually going to... well, no, it's better to use her to make the tools. So let's craft that one for him, because it's spring again. And let's use him as a way to dig down. Why can't I dig there? Well, I can dig this one. That works. Is that enough clay for a cob house? What does it need? It needs 7 clay. Okay. So let's get another bit. It needs 4 straw for the roofing. And I don't think we have any cattails around just yet. Straw is really not that easy to get. No cattails yet. No. And it needs a bunch of chestnut beams, which we don't have. But we can build a little lean-to. Might not want to do that at all because of the storms. It's the only thing we can build that actually houses people. So let's do that for the time being anyway. Gonna build it here. And have him work on it, mostly. And her. So they can both sleep here. There you go. And let's continue trying to grab enough for the cob house. Okay, so the straw we don't have, and the beams, which mean need to build the workshop first. Well, first we need to build that campfire. We need more pebbles. 3. There we go. Let's put it there. And build it. That's great. Can we cook any fish? No, we don't have any fish to cook. We have tons of chestnut though. But we're not going to cook that anyway, because we need to gather more materials for the workshop. Straw, which you don't have, but we can start cutting out chestnut, or, well, in our case, fir would be better. 1 young fir. Let's keep going. Does this need to be... Going to be a tough summer. Does this need to be repaired? It does, but we don't have enough bamboo. And that's not going to happen until, well, before the next storm, that is. We're probably better off just trying to grab all sorts of materials, maybe. Natural born farmer. Now, farming really isn't something I very used to. Spelt zucchini. I have a lot of tomatoes. Not 100% sure I should actually plant them. One turn left for a young spelt plant, and then, well, if we plant them now, early spring, they might be done for the end of summer. So let's try that. Let's try planting some stuff. And fiber. Oh, we can also plant flax and trees. Ah, didn't know that. But I don't actually want to do that right now. I want to keep gathering materials for the things I need. Which is basically everything. Let's be honest here. Yeah, we need broom branches for the roofs there. And straw and bamboo. You get the fillings from the rest of things, yeah. And some clay, which you probably still want more of. But let's keep gathering our fibers and brooms then. Because the trees last most of the summer. The other things, not so much. And we have a lot of food, at least. So that's a 2-hour pick. These are too young to be picked. I actually should get these big ones. Not the small ones, let the small ones evolve more before I yank them off the floor. Young oak. These are also going to be useful in a while. Putting together a few pebbles with his last hour because we used a bunch of them for the campfire and might need them. With this one, we do want to cut all sorts of fir tree, though there aren't many on the island right now. Should I plant a bunch of fir trees though? That could be useful. Now the chestnuts, they give us 3, but they take so long to cut down. And the oaks are even worse. I guess we should go for the grown chestnuts if we don't have any fir ones. So she has 3 hours left, so another chestnut. There we have it. I don't think it's enough to build anything. The warehouse needs bamboo. I don't have. Here. The workshop still needs the straw, but at least we have enough for the frame and bamboo. Brickyard's not necessary quite yet. This might be useful later. I still don't understand how this is better than the spear. And we don't need any houses right now. Okay. I think that house is just pretty much gonna die soon. Alright, you... Did you have anything about tools? No, just farming. So our plants have become young plants and they need 6 turns to fully grow, so that will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's like quite at the end of summer. That's okay. What am I going to do with you? Well, might as well try and plant some bamboo. Oh, we have a bunch of shoots, so yeah. Let's take this beach and turn it into a little bamboo cultivation spot. There we go. We're going to need more than that actually. So let's cover up the place. Oh, they don't need to be on sand specifically, they just need to be in the empty tile adjacent to water. That's fine. And let's take a look at them. 3 turns until they go into young bamboo phase. Which is good. Okie dokie. Can we plant anything else? Well, we can plant flax for fiber, which you don't need. I think the spelt will also give us straw once it's fully grown. We'll have to see. So what do I want to do with this guy? Are there any blackberries around? Oh, and I forgot about that one crate up in the place. Maybe I want to harvest the young... Oh, there's some grown flax. And some crabs. See, I told you they respond. Any more... Oh, there's a bunch of flax over here, so we're going to start grabbing all of that. And we're done with him. And with her, we are going to do nothing apparently. What else do we need for... Need string. I suppose we could try and craft some stuff. How's her axe gone? So we'll craft an axe, we'll craft a pickaxe. And we'll not craft a spear because we need bamboo for that, okay. We could craft a fishing hook with shells. We're going to need a workshop to craft these, so no point. We can turn tomatoes into tomato seeds, we don't need to do that. But we can do some string with all of these. Good for the buildings and stuff. And there we go, let's move on. Here comes the wind, and there go the buildings. Well, not that one, but our little lean-to did go. Unfortunately. Let's build a quarry. I don't want to build a quarry. Although it might be probably useful. If only we could build one of these. Yeah, let's just do another lean-to. Yeah, we're... yeah, there. You have construction thingies. You can't repair that because of the bamboo, but you can... Wait, don't you have builder? Oh, no. Does anyone have builder then? Nope. Oh, I thought she had builder for some reason. That's okay, she can work on that. Oh, I actually built one for 3. Well, we might get another colonist soon, so that's not that big of a deal. And how are these? It's not fully grown. 5 turns left. Okay, and the tomatoes? 2 turns left. And the bamboo shoots? Also 2 turns left. Okay, you, come here. Can you plant fear trees? You can. Let's plant a few. 2 of them, then, I suppose. And he can... Nope, not plant things. I want to harvest more flax. Any grown brooms around the place? Doesn't look like it. So flax it is. Though wasting all of his hours on flax might not be that great. Keep forgetting about the crates. Darn it. I don't want to kill the young trees because they will grow. Suppose I should just go with these young broom shrubs. I mean, when they grow, they just give us 2 more, I think. So not that great. No, they just give us 2 and require double the time, so same thing. Okay. That's what we're going to take for them. In her case, we want to cut, if at all possible. Actually, do we want to start pickaxing things? Well, maybe not. Let's kill some chestnuts tree. Oh, she only has 2 hours left. Well, that's not ideal now, is it? Let's keep harvesting things then. What do we have here? Rich soil and clay. Clay takes 2 hours, darn it. No, I'm still gonna uncover it. Rich soil is going to be, like I said before, useful for planting things. Oh, there we go. Defeat. We failed to complete the objectives within the time limit. As you can see, this game can get hard. Wait, no. I don't want survival, I want missions. And let's try again. Like I said, still not good at this game. Like, at all. Okay, first things first, we want food. Let me just refamiliarize. You are the builder. And woodworker, craftsman, and you're the one who learns fast. Okay, so I want to use you right first to get the crabs and stuff. And the 6th. Now Naraya, craftsman, and born blacksmith. So I think we're going to go for an axe. First of all. We actually need to get the spear first then. So some bamboo and some string. Get the string from there, but the bamboo we need to find. As you can see, the island now is different from the last time. Which might be good, might not be. We can always try. Here we go, there's a little bit of bamboo. And you can craft that and get yourself a little bit of survival. Now we're going to build one of these. What we need broom branches. Only broom branch? It says not enough chestnut branch, but we're actually using oak. Young oak, here we go. And broom branches. Okay, so here's a big one, needs 2 hours, which we don't have. Alright, we can't even put this down. Can we put down 1? We can, but there's really no point. Well, let's move on then. If only we have a home to sleep in. That is a good point. Alright, let's confirm that and get ourselves... Can't I fit this thing here? I should be able to, but for some reason it doesn't like that. Where can I fit it? There's a spot there, but it's being difficult. There we go. We'll do that. Who is my builder? It's Thalia. So go ahead, Thalia, build that. And who is the noisy one? Not Thalia, it's Naraya. They're going to put Thalia and what's his name? Wait, that's Naraya. Weena. Weena is the one that has to go in there. And now we need enough for Naraya, which means 3 of some branches. I will take that one. And let's confirm this small one. Can I put it here? I can. And let's use Thalia because... There you go. So Naraya can have a home. Alright, everyone has houses. What they need now is food. And we have 3 there and 6. I have more than enough, so that'll be a 1, 2. Need more crabs for now. 3, 4, 5, 6. Here we go. Can we build a campfire? Not yet. I think we need survival level 2. Yeah, we do. Does anyone have the best survival? Oh, you're a woodworker. You're a craftsman, blacksmith, you're the other die. Okay. So this guy needs more survival to be able to give us the campfire, which means I probably want to make another spear. I'm gonna give the first one to her. I can also make string, I think, to get that going. Don't have any flax grown, I don't think. At least I don't see any. These are the only 3 bits we get, right? Right. We have this young flax, which gives me like 1. And where is... Here you go. If I craft, not quite enough. And there's no more hours, so let's move on. We're going to have our first storm soon, which... Oh boy. I don't think it's worth starting to spear the fish until we get the campfire. So we're going to have to keep going with the crabs. And hopefully some blackberries soon. 4 turns left. Alright, crabs it is. So 1. Now we need... well, you should be able to start gathering all the flax and brooms. And cattails, I suppose. You need more survival. Again, let's try and do these. There we go, he's reached level 1 survival. And that means we can make the campfire. It says no skill required. That's a lie. That campfire wasn't available. Or maybe the unlock has no skill required, but it's going to take 1 hour to build anyway. So I'm gonna put it there, and yeah, it just takes 1 hour. No point in anything else. So that means harvesting fish is now worthwhile. Here we go with the things, and it requires farming, or better yet, it increases farming. None of you are a dedicated farmer, are you? No. So I do want Alina to be the one cooking, because she learns farming much faster. Okay, so we need little branches and stuff. Let's keep going. I'm going to need to reach survival 2. Can we make an axe now? We can. So that's going to be 6 string, which we already have, pebbles and branches. Pebbles with her, and tiny little branches of something. Are any of you the young trees I need? See, the time limit is the thing that screws me up here. That was a young fir tree. I have any other here? Yeah. There we go, and he can craft that axe. Doesn't get him to level 2 on that. Yeah, Thalia can have the axe. Rather Mentary X. And she can start cutting down as many trees as she possibly can, including those. But let's start over on this side of the island so that we can, get bamboo, which we need. She has 2 hours left. I don't think there's anything she can chop down for 2 hours, so just gonna grab some more cattails. There we go, next turn. We get our first storm. It was a weak one, so our buildings didn't die. Let's use Awina to fish up. 1, 2, 3, and then cook them up. Here we go. So that's our 6 for today. And let's see what we need here. We need 1 branch of oak and 1 broom branch. So we can get the broom branch with her and the young one, and we can get, oh, we can try and cut down a little oak. Oh, it needs 6 hours to be cut down, jeez. Do you have any like small oaks that would be good for that? Like just grabbing a single piece. Oh, here you go, young oak. Okay, yes, good enough. And we can repair that, which is good. Now we need to repair this one with chestnut and broom. There were young chestnuts over here. Young chestnut and a single broom. And here we go, and she has 3 hours left for something. Like cutting down a single fir tree. There we go. That works. I hope. And who else has time left? You do. You need to be survival. Okay, so if the shelters are done, I wish I knew more things that increase survival. These increase farming, survival. So I guess we're making all sorts of... Well, doing fishing hooks also increases survival, but the tools is probably what we want. And let's be honest, we probably need them, so let's make a pickaxe, which we might need later. And another axe, and another thingy. So we already have survival 2. Why do we need survival 2, by the way? So let's see. Oh, it's for the houses. That's fine. Now we need to reach woodworking 2. That's the harder part. Because the only way to increase woodworking is actually chopping down trees. Let's finish this this thing by wasting the rest of his hours, her hours apparently. And stone cutting. Well, if she's a good stone cutter, she can have the pickaxe. And with the pickaxe, well, we know we're going to need it, so we might as well get started on some of that clay. So let's finish the turn and with it the episode, because that is all the time we have left. If you enjoyed this episode of Seeds of Resilience, don't forget to subscribe for more. Like the video if you liked it, and until next time, remember, here there be dragons.
Thank you so much to my patrons for making this channel possible. Click the Patreon logo to become one of these fine folk, and if you enjoyed the video, here are some more YouTube things you would like. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe. Have a lovely day, and I'll see you next time.